I've actually, you can quote me on that. Good morning, family. Thanks to Stephen, I now have these raised beds ready to go for our potatoes. We are very, very late in planting these potatoes, and the reason being is, if you've seen in our past videos, we've had a lot of major rain and we didn't have these beds in place, and there was just a lot of things going on. So I'm very, very late in planting these. So what I've done is I've just dug a trench around the outside. I'm going to put the potatoes in there, and then I'll put some in the middle. What I am doing is a bit of an experiment. I'm going to plant some seed potatoes and some store-bought potatoes as well, and see how well they do compared to each other. So I'm just going to pop these ones in here. They're just here. And what I have here is some seed potatoes, Kipler potatoes. So I'm just going to put those in. They're very, very small, these ones. But hopefully they do well. So I'll do those ones. I've got a few left over for the middle. Just going to fill that back in again. And then what I'll do is I'll dig another trench in the middle. So I've put them there, so I'll just go in a little bit. And I'll just put the remaining ones in here. And that worked out perfect. And now I'll just do that on this bed as well. These are a Dutch cream, so I'll put these in and do the same as what I've done here. Now the potatoes are planted, I just have to hook up our watering system so I can give them a bit of a water in. We are expecting some rain over the next couple of days, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this settle a little bit more. Then I'm going to bring in just a wheelbarrow more of dirt, mound it up a little bit more, and then I'm going to put on the mulch. I was going to put that on now, but I would like to get a little bit more dirt on these, so it's just a little bit higher so I can mound them up, and then I'll put this on. It has been a few days, and as you can see, it has rained. As you can see, we're still having some issues with drainage, so we've just put a little bit of a channel here to try and redirect the water. And what Stephen did was he put some dirt on the ground here and built that up into mounds. What I'm going to do now is just dig some trenches in this to put the store-bought potatoes in. So I'll get that done now. And try not to fall over. Here we have the store-bought potatoes. I'd love to tell you what they are, but on the packet it says small potato, so I don't know what type of potato they are. So we've got a few different types. I do have a couple that I know that these are a purple potato, but other than that I don't exactly know what these are. So I've dug a trench and I'm just going to put these in, space them out and see if I have to use that one as well. But I'll start with this bed so far. I think I only had 3 of the purple ones, so I'll just start using the rest of them. And as you can see, they've well and truly chitted. These should have been planted a while back, but we have been having a lot of rain. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm actually sinking into the ground here, so not ideal. I haven't actually cut these ones, only because I just need to get them in and planted. So normally I would cut these and leave a couple of eyes on them, which, as you can see here, I've done that with these ones. I've cut them and just left a couple of eyes, but they've got to get in the ground. It looks like I will have to use that one over there after all. Now I'm just going to cover these over. This is little Dusty. This is my mum and dad's dog, and he's come to visit. Are you sitting right where I need to put this? Are you a little potato? Should I bury you? Should I bury you? You're not going to move, right? The garden beds are all finished now. So as you can see, we've got the in-ground garden beds and these 2 raised garden beds here as well. So in this one and this one, I have the seed potatoes, and in these ones, I have the store-bought potatoes. It will be very interesting to see how we go with these ones in the raised beds and these ones in ground. These are the seed potatoes and these are the store-bought potatoes. So that'll be an interesting experiment. I've actually never grown potatoes before, so this is all new to me, but it'll be interesting to see how this experiment goes. As you can see, it's still very wet, so we're expecting more rain this afternoon, which is great. Even though it looks like it's bright sunshine here, it's very, very bright, very, very humid, very, very muddy. These will be ready in about 15 to 20 weeks. They'll basically tell me when it's ready to go. We've got quite a few seedlings to go in, so we've got a lot to get done. We've been putting this off and putting this off because it has been so wet, which is really unusual for this location in Australia in October. Usually it's bone dry, there's no grass, and we're feeding our cows. At the moment, our cows can't even keep up with the grass. If you'd like to give this a go, you don't need to have raised beds or in-ground beds. You can grow them in buckets, you can grow them in grow bags. For those in Australia, the little bags that you get from the supermarkets, the green ones, you know the ones. Try those out and see how you go. Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing, and we hope you have a great day. Bye for now.